George Orwell's Animal Farm is an undiminished piece of literature that holds a mirror to the grotesque face of power and revolution. Written during the tumultuous times of World War II, it was published in 1945, amidst the rise and fall of ideological battles that scarred the 20th century. Orwell, a fervent critic of totalitarian regimes, irrespective of their political color, uses a seemingly simple tale of a farm's animal rebellion to cast a profound critique on the cyclical nature of tyranny. Animal Farm starts with an idealistic uprising against the human owner, Mr. Jones, leading to the establishment of a new order where all animals are equal. However, as the narrative unfolds, the farm's pigs, led by the cunning Napoleon, begin to consolidate power. The utopian dream quickly decays into a dystopian nightmare, mirroring the betrayal of the Russian Revolution and the rise of Stalinism. Through this allegory, Orwell explores themes of power, corruption, and the inevitable corruption that comes with absolute power. This introduction sets the stage for a deeper dive into the novel's critical elements, including its characters, themes, and the historical context that shaped Orwell's writing. Animal Farm is not just a tale about animals, it is a timeless exploration of the human condition, political structures, and the fragility of ideals in the face of harsh realities. Napoleon, as the principal antagonist, Napoleon embodies the corruption of power. His character is an allegory for Joseph Stalin, showcasing how power corrupts and absolute power corrupts absolutely. Napoleon's gradual accumulation of power and subsequent oppression of other animals highlight the themes of betrayal and the complexity of revolutions. Snowball, representing Leon Trotsky, Snowball is an idealist who plays a crucial role in the formation of Animal Farm's new governance. His eventual exile by Napoleon mirrors Trotsky's expulsion by Stalin, emphasizing the internal conflicts within revolutionary movements and the manipulation of power for personal gain. Boxer, the cart horse boxer symbolizes the working class. His strength, dedication, and the eventual betrayal of his trust and hard work reflect the exploitation of the proletariat under authoritarian regimes. Boxer's tragic end is a poignant commentary on the fate of the loyal and hardworking masses when they are no longer deemed useful. Squealer, a master of propaganda, Squealer represents the manipulative language used by totalitarian governments to control and deceive the populace. His ability to twist the truth and convince the other animals of Napoleon's virtues, even when they suffer under his rule, showcases the power of propaganda. Old Major, the ideological father of the revolution, Old Major's vision for a utopian society free from human oppression sparks the rebellion. His character draws parallels to both Marx and Lenin, illustrating the initial revolutionary fervor and the theoretical underpinnings of communism. These characters, among others, create a rich tapestry that Orwell uses to explore deeper themes of power, corruption, freedom, and the betrayal of revolutionary ideals. Power and corruption, Animal Farm demonstrates how power can corrupt those who hold it. The pigs, who lead the revolution, initially advocate for equality and justice but gradually become indistinguishable from the humans they overthrew. This theme is a direct critique of the corruption seen in the Soviet Union under Stalin. Class struggle and social justice, the novel is built on the Marxist critique of capitalist societies, depicting the struggle between the different classes of animals, workers versus rulers, and highlighting the inequalities that arise even after the revolution that was supposed to eliminate them. Freedom and tyranny, the pursuit of freedom is a driving force behind the animals' rebellion, but the eventual slide into tyranny under Napoleon's rule illustrates the fragile nature of freedom and how easily it can be usurped by those in power. The Seven Commandments, serving as the foundation of Animal Farm's new order, the commandments are systematically altered by the pigs to justify their increasingly authoritarian practices. These changes symbolize the manipulation of ideologies to serve the interests of those in power. The windmill, symbolizing the promise of technological advancement and improved living conditions, the windmill's construction and destruction represent the manipulation of the working class's labor for the benefit of the elite, as well as the empty promises made by leaders to maintain power and control. Language as power, through Squealer's manipulations, the novel illustrates how language can be used as a tool of control. The ability to redefine reality through rhetoric and propaganda is a powerful method of maintaining authority. These themes and symbols are interwoven throughout Animal Farm to create a complex commentary on the nature of power, governance, and the cyclical patterns of history. Orwell's Allegory remains relevant, reflecting on the dangers of unchecked authority and the ways in which ideals can be perverted by those who seek to exploit them for personal gain. George Orwell's style in Animal Farm is marked by its simplicity, clarity, and directness. This approach makes the complex themes of power, corruption, and betrayal accessible to a wide audience. Orwell's use of a fable structure, a story involving animals that conveys a moral, allows him to explore profound political ideas in a way that is engaging and approachable. Allegory and Satire. The entire novel is an allegory for the Russian Revolution and the subsequent establishment of the Soviet Union under Stalin. Orwell employs satire to criticize the hypocrisy and brutality of authoritarian regimes, highlighting the discrepancy between revolutionary ideals and the harsh realities of power dynamics. Irony. Irony is a crucial element of Orwell's style, used to underscore the tragic turn of events on Animal Farm. The animals' aspirations for a better life lead to a situation arguably worse than their original state under Mr. Jones, reflecting the irony of revolutionary movements that replace one form of tyranny with another. Symbolism. Orwell's use of characters and objects as symbols allows for a layered interpretation of the novel. For instance, the windmill represents not just technological progress but the manipulation of proletarian labor and the false promises of leaders. Each character symbolizes a societal role or political figure, enriching the narrative with deeper meaning. Concise language. Orwell's straightforward language and concise narrative serve his purpose of delivering a clear message about the dangers of totalitarianism. This stylistic choice ensures the story is both a compelling tale and a potent political commentary. Orwell's literary style is instrumental in making Animal Farm a powerful and enduring critique of political corruption and the failings of revolutions to achieve their utopian visions. His ability to distill complex political ideas into a simple, universally understandable narrative has cemented the novel's place in literature and its relevance to discussions of power and governance. Continuing with the analysis, let's delve into Orwell's literary style and its impact on Animal Farm's message. Orwell's literary style and its impact. Simplicity and clarity. George Orwell is known for his clear, direct prose, which in Animal Farm serves to underscore the universality of the novel's themes. This simplicity makes the complex political allegory accessible to a broad audience, emphasizing Orwell's belief that language should be an instrument of truthful communication rather than obfuscation. Allegory and Satire. Animal Farm is a masterful blend of allegory and satire, using a farm's animal rebellion to satirize the downfall of Soviet communism and the betrayal of revolutionary ideals. Through this approach, Orwell critiques real-world politics and ideologies without directly naming them, making his points through parallelism and metaphor. Irony. The use of irony is prevalent throughout the novel, particularly in the gradual transformation of the pigs into the very humans they sought to overthrow. This irony not only highlights the corruption of the revolutionary ideals but also serves to criticize the inevitability of such corruption in all forms of government when power is unchecked. Characterization. Orwell's characters are vividly drawn and symbolically rich, representing various political figures and ideologies. This characterization enables readers to engage with the narrative on multiple levels, understanding both the specific historical critique and the broader commentary on human nature and society. Orwell's style is integral to the effectiveness of Animal Farm as a political fable. His clear, concise prose combined with the use of allegory, satire, and irony ensures that the novel remains a powerful critique of totalitarianism and a poignant reminder of the fragility of freedom. The historical and cultural significance of Animal Farm. Animal Farm was published in 1945, at the end of World War II, a time when the Soviet Union was an ally of the West but also when there were growing apprehensions about its internal policies and post-war intentions. The novel's allegorical critique of Soviet communism and the corruption of revolutionary ideals resonated with readers who were wary of the rise of totalitarian regimes. Its significance extends beyond its historical context, however, as Animal Farm offers insight into the dynamics of power and control that are applicable in any era. The novel has been seen as a cautionary tale about the dangers of unchecked authority and the ease with which noble ideals can be corrupted. Conclusion: Lessons learned and the legacy of Animal Farm. Animal Farm endures as a seminal work in the canon of political literature, its lessons as relevant today as they were in Orwell's time. The novel serves as a warning about the potential for power to corrupt, the importance of vigilance in the preservation of freedoms, and the need for clarity and honesty in political discourse. Orwell's work reminds us that the struggle against tyranny is ongoing and that vigilance is necessary to prevent the erosion of democratic ideals. Animal Farm is not just a reflection on a particular moment in history but a timeless exploration of the human condition, power dynamics, and the importance of truth and integrity in the pursuit of justice. Animal Farm's legacy is its capacity to engage readers in a deep reflection on the values and structures that govern our societies, encouraging a critical examination of leadership, governance, and the role of the individual within the political system.